Hey, my YouTubers, this is your girl Win569 coming to you with another video. I hope everyone's having a fabulous Friday. I am here today because I was tagged by the fabulous Amaya Lynxx. Hi, Amaya. She tagged me to do a tag video on luxury items I'll never buy no matter the hype tag. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably the last one to do this. So I'm going to do it tonight or this evening and tell you the items that, for me, in my opinion, I would never buy. You know. But first, I want to thank all my subscribers, new and old, for subscribing to my channel. Please leave your comments at the comment section and give me a thumbs up and click the notification bell, which will give you notification every time I come out with a video. So I haven't been out here in a while because I've just been chilling, just working but I bought a couple of items. And these items are truly not high-end items. They're kind of like ready to wear items. But I'll do another video on that. But yeah, so let's get started. So she tagged me in this video, and I have a couple of items. I think I'm only going to do 5 items, if I'm not mistaken. Probably about 5 items. So the first item that um, I would never buy, no matter how hype it is. And actually, I'm just gonna. She did a few things. So she did the bags, um, and I think the shoes or the sneakers. She did it like in that. I think in that kind of category. But I'm just gonna just put the designers out, and the actual item, whether it's a shoe or a bag, and just might be just overall. I think she did the same thing. So the first um, item I would never buy is the Hermes Birkin. That's a bag I would not buy um, because that does not fit my lifestyle. Um, so I would not spend thousands of dollars to buy something to sit in my closet or to sit on a shelf or something like that. I don't work in corporate. I used to work in corporate many years ago, many moons ago, but I don't work in corporate right now. So for me personally, to buy that would never even be on my wish list. Something else from Hermes would be on my wish list, but that particular bag would not be on my wish list, and the Kelly would not be on my wish list. The Evelyn would definitely be on my wish list because that particular bag is a functional bag for me. Okay, so the Birkin would not be that particular item. The next item I would not buy is anything Fendi Zuka print. Okay, so let me explain. Now, the Zuka print has been around for many years. That print is not something that they just came up with. That print has been around for many, many, many years. They just reinvented it again. But back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I had many items that was Zuka printed. I mean, they didn't have the clothes, but they had the shoes and the bags and the wallets. They had more accessories, like, those things like that, scarves and hats and things like that. They had all of that. Then they started to, I guess, gravitate towards actual clothing. But back then, in like the early 2000s, um, they only did like the handbags and the shoes and stuff like that. So I had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 4 pairs of shoes, you know, um, I had like about 5 bags, 5 or 6 Zuka bags. And then I had the Zucchino bag, which was the smaller F's. And that was the print, the smaller F's. And I had like the beige with the brown F's. And then I had the blue with the small F's. So I had like a couple of bags, the wallets and everything. Um, yeah, so I went through all of that, and I refuse to go through that again. Because to me, that was a phase. To me, it was a trend. Honestly, I was seeing people with the Zuka, but not like how it is now. It like went full blast, but back then it wasn't as constant, or whatever. So I had all those bags. I've sold all those bags. Like, honestly, I've sold all of them. I even posted a photo posted a picture that I had took like about, we'll say 5, 6 years ago with the Zuka print that I had, I had the tote bag, I had the clogs, I had the loafers. Honestly, I had sandals. I mean, I had every Zuka type of thing, and I'm just not feeling it. You know, that was in my past, and I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars for that same print because I already went through that phase with the Zuka print, period. So, and I think if you go to my Instagram, you'll see all the way down at the very, like, if you go scroll all the way down to my pictures, you'll see I had 2 pairs of shoes and my tote, and that was the very last thing that I actually sold. So that's why I had those things. Um, yeah, so that right there is something I would not even touch, period. I'm in a different frame of mind. I'm in a different frame of mind, and all that logo stuff, it's just not for me. It's just not. It just looks kind of weird. And Amaya was talking about it too. For me, it just looks kind of like, you know, nothing isn't wrong with logo, but when you have all of that on, it just looks kind of like, eh, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So that's the second one. The third would be those um the Balenciaga um uh sneakers. I'm just not I don't know. That sock sneaker. I like sock sneakers. I do. But those I don't particularly care for. The Louis Vuitton ones, I don't know. I've never tried them on. I don't know if I will try them on. Again, I'm in a different kind of like frame of mind, so like I don't know if that's something that I would even I wouldn't even think about buying. That was something I would even never buy. Okay, so I have bad feet. Not bad feet, but um I look for comfort when it comes down to sneakers. So that wouldn't be something that I would want to spend my money on. I would rather spend my money on a pair of Skechers. I know you guys are laughing. Skechers, or a pair of Adidas, a New Balance, or a Puma. So those are the four sneakers that, you know, I would actually gear towards, but not those particular, like the Louis Vuitton or the Balenciaga sneakers. I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't touch that. So that is the third item. Um, the fourth item I would not touch, to me, would be that, I mean, like Amaya did the video, and I totally agree with her with certain things that she picked. So the Petit Malle is something that I personally would not spend my money on because, again, it won't function for me. period. It won't function for me. So that's something that I would not even think about getting. I know it's a trend, everybody's buying it, and they have so many different types of petite mall. But for me, that wouldn't be something that I would, particularly get, because again, it has to function for me. I know it's like a good $4,000 to $5,000 for that bag, and I don't think I would want to even spend that type of money. So that right there is something that I would not spend my money on. And the last item um, I would not get would be that whole Gucci stuff. Would not even bother. Um, so, for example, I know back in the '80s, me growing up, I was in high school. Um, they used to have like the white T-shirt with the Gucci come across and the signature colors. That shirt is like $500-$600 or something like that. So that's all I have to say. The clothing that they have, I'm not feeling that stuff. I'm just not. It's just, I don't know. Again, it has to function for me, and that stuff does not. That stuff would never function for me. Let alone they probably don't even have my size. I wouldn't get that. I wouldn't even get none of the things from that collection. I would get the only thing I would get like as a Marmont belt. Even like the Gucci bags. I don't know if I would get a Gucci bag again because I went through that stage. Even with the Fendi back then in the 2000s, like, early 90s to, the beginning of the 2000s, I went through all of that Gucci stuff. That whole, I had the same thing, the shoes, the bags, the wallets. I went through all of that. So do I want to spend $1,500 again for a bag that I know that they just recycled? I don't think so. That's not something I want to do. And then the clothing, I'm not feeling that stuff. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about the Gucci fied or, that whole Gucci collection that they have. Because me personally, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling that stuff. I don't know. It's just Gucci is geared towards millennials, as you can see. The advertisement has millennials. They don't have people like me, like a woman of a certain age, modeling their clothes. They have party people that's dancing, that's enjoying life, living their best life. So that's where they're geared towards. Just like Fendi. Fendi is geared towards those people, as you can see. They're not geared towards me. The advertisement is not targeted towards me. It's targeted towards millennials. So they be able to wear that stuff. Me personally, I could not go on my job with a sequence dress on. You know what I'm saying? That's not everyday wear. That's not ready to wear stuff. Partying, I wouldn't go to a sequence. I don't know. That's just not my thing. And hey, to each is his own. I'm not knocking anybody that buy that stuff, buy their stuff. But for me personally, and this is my own opinion, that is something that I personally, and it's a trend. And to me, I think it's what is trending, or because I'm pretty sure it's only going to be trending for a minute and then something else will come in. So for me, that wouldn't be something that I would personally get. So I think that is it. I gave you the five uh, items that uh, I would never buy, even if it's hot out or trending. Those are the five things I would not even think about getting. I'm not going to tag anybody because I'm pretty sure everybody did this tag. I'm not on YouTube like how I first was consistently. I am going through people's videos and watching them and things like that. So, pardon me if I uh, don't like respond or You know, I go on YouTube like kind of like every other day or every 2 to 3 days. You know, so if I don't get to your comment, please forgive me. So that is it for right now. Um, I want to give a shout out to two people. I had showed you on my Instagram account. You can follow me at Winfire69K. Two people that has given me amazing gifts for my birthday. My birthday was on the 23rd of January. I turned the big 50. So I want to give a shout out to Tiffany from LV underscore Tiffany LVSF, and she is my client advisor at the Bloomingdale's Louis Vuitton store in San Francisco. She gave me an amazing notebook. Never saw this notebook before. Very rare as far as I'm concerned. Maybe you guys have seen it, but I've never saw it. I was so taken back by it. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much for uh, blessing me with this notebook. I want you guys to uplift her. She's an amazing client advisor, and I want you guys to follow her at LV underscore Tiffany underscore SF on her Instagram account. She's an amazing client advisor. She'll get whatever you need. Please patronize her as well. The next person I want to give a shout out to is my girl Lisa. Hey Lisa, I want you guys to follow Lisa at Lisa. I want to give you the right thing because I don't want you to give you the wrong thing. She is amazing. She's always sending me the most nicest gifts. That's my girl Lisa. And I want you guys to follow her at Lisa. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me just get this going. Oop, hold on. What's going on here? At Lisa R96706. She has an amazing premier Louis Vuitton collection. Premier. Anything that come out, she is on the case with it. I'm telling you, she's posting amazing pictures. Again, she has that premier collection of Louis Vuitton bags, and I want you guys to follow her. Okay. And I think that's it for right now. So you guys, I want you guys to stay blessed, be safe. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram at Winfire69K. Till next time, thanks Amaya for tagging me. Stay blessed and have a good weekend. Bye now.